Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is going to be a real simple one. I'm staring at a package, and if you guys follow my Instagram at DWSDave31, that's capital DWSD and then lowercase AVE 31. If you guys follow me, you might have guessed it already. I didn't actually admit what it is, so if you guys guessed it, you'll figure it out here in the video today. So stay tuned. Okay, so I took a photo of that exact thing right there, just like that, and told you guys to guess what it was on my Instagram, Facebook. Basically just trying to get you guys to see if you knew what it was. The thing is if you could see right up here at all, up on the top there, you know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, I'm about to unbox it for you guys real quick here. I'm excited because this is going to open up so many options. This is something for ice fishing, so if you guys don't like ice fishing, you could still use one, but it's for different purposes at that point. But for me, this is going to be my access to a new world. So let's get it open and take a look at it. I've never actually opened this. I don't actually know what it looks like inside the box. Alright, so yeah, let's open this thing up here. It's got hazardous material stickers all over it, and I do know what it's capable of, so I'm going to be very careful here how I open this thing. Okay, so it does open like I thought it would. This is actually kind of scary because, yeah, you'll see in a second. Alright. So if you can see this right here, most of you will know what this is. There's stuff flying all over the place here. Ooh, and they get a nifty sticker. Alright, so this is what it is. So this is the form you see it in the box right now. This is what it ends up being. I believe it floats somewhere in the range of like 12,000 or 14,000 pounds. Now, if you still don't know what it is, yeah, flotation buoyancy 1,000 pounds. So if you still don't know what it is, basically, I'm gonna leave it here for a second. Basically, you can put it on your snowmobile or your four-wheeler. If you guys watch my ice fishing videos, I have a squealer. If you don't know what that is, just go back through my ice fishing videos. You'll see what the squealer is. It's an ice fishing machine, but it's very unique. Either way, you mount this to your vehicle that you travel out on the ice with. And what it is, like I was showing you in this little sticker they have, what it is so it mounts like that, and it's got this pull cord and I'm gonna guess mounting bracket or something like that. What it is so when you're out ice fishing, you don't want to do it, but say you fall through the ice with your machine, you want something that's going to recover you and your machine. It costs money to recover machines. It's hard. It's not safe, whatever. There's a bunch of different reasons why it's so expensive. But then on top of that, if you fall through, well, you just don't want to fall through. But if you do, this inflates to something this big that is attached to your machine, thus allowing your machine to float basically at the surface. So like if you had to come back with another machine to recover it, you can just grab this, pull it to the edge of the ice. That's still good. Have somebody go in, hook up to the machine underwater, and pull it out. That's the best case scenario. But then the other benefit is this is a life raft. So if you fall through the ice, the first thing you'd want to do is get out of the ice. This has all these little ropes and stuff around it and straps and stuff for you to climb in. And I think it's actually able to float I have the specs. I really should read them now. But I think you can put like 2 to 4 people in this little raft here. Because it will float 1,000 pounds below you. And my machine's only like 350 pounds or something like that. So there's plenty of like leeway there. But yeah, let's take a look at this thing. This thing is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Still not entirely sure what that strap and those straps are for. I have to go through all the different stuff here. But what we can do is we can go over this. So it's got 2 different things to it. The nice thing, and I never even thought about this, is it shows that for like on foot. So if I wanted to, I could take this unit right here. So what I'm going to use it for is this. I'm going to put it on my ATV or squealer, and I'm going to attach it to the squealer, put it on its rack in the back, and then that's the rescue procedure or whatever. It says attach carabiner to hard point, like a steering column or rack, which I'm going to have it attached to the rack. So like the straps will be holding it onto the rack, but then this is the carabiner that's talking about. Big beastie heavy duty thing, which is nice because it's officially like this thing isn't gonna break. This is professionally used by rescue services, so that's why I wanted it. Yeah, obviously attached to the rack. It's saying to use the straps and attach it to a rack, and like mine's gonna be. But then it says drive to victim, firmly pull on yellow handle to inflate. So this guy right here, you rip the cord, and then like I was showing you on this thing, so you rip the cord, it inflates, and then you end up with that. So this thing turns into something that would like take up my whole room here, which is what I want. I don't want anything second guessing on, you know, what I'm doing here. But the thing that I was talking about, I find kind of cool. I didn't even think about it. So on foot, so like this is for ice fishing, like I was saying. And when you're ice fishing, the big thing that you end up doing is worrying about falling through and what you would do after you fall through. So what I would do is I pull my sleds 10 to 15 feet behind me because it's easier to pull them on my Smitty sled and everything. So if I fell through the ice, this would be attached to a strap that's attached to me. And it'd be really simple in the sense that, so if somebody saw me go in and they came up to me, they would have this right here. And then all they got to do is pull the cord and then use the Nebulus to come out across the thin ice, because this will support your weight then, and kind of just push yourselves out to come get back, you know, come get me when I'm sitting in the water trying not to drown. So, and then if it's by you, obviously if this was attached to a rope that's attached to you, you could pull this to yourself, rip this, and use it to get yourself out of the water. So you could do a self-rescue with this too. But I hope I never have to use this. That's the main thing here, is I never want to use this. But I'm going to stick it on my machine, and if I need to use it then, I'm going to be very thankful that I have one. Okay, so this is a little pamphlet they give you. So obviously you have your foot rescue version, ATV or snowmobile, and then this one looks like there's a specific way to mount it to your snowmobile. So that's something you're going to want to keep tabs on, basically. Well, like if you guys are mounting it to a snowmobile, you got to do it a specific way. But this kind of, you know, leads through the same instructions what I was just telling you about for where to put the loop, attaching the device to the rack, how to inflate it. I guess it takes 30 seconds, and then it says climb on top and then attempt to rescue anybody else if you need to help anybody else. But the whole point of this thing that I'm just showing you guys is so you guys have an understanding of what it's all capable of. It specifically says right on it that it's basically oh, right here's their floating buoyancy, 1,000 pounds, and that's a 400 denier thing. The total weight of the package, this thing is 17 pounds, which, I mean, it's kind of heavy for the thought of ice fishing, but the nice thing is when you go through, you have the security of knowing that you pull that cord, and it's a lot better than trying to swim out personally, which I've done. So I'm not looking forward to ever needing to use this, but I know for a fact it's going to be better than trying to get out yourself. All right, yeah, so that thing right there is going to be one of those things that I am so unbelievably happy to have right now. I am very, truly blessed. The guys at Nebulus were more than happy to help me out here. And, yeah, this isn't like paid or anything like that. They just decided that, yes, I could use one of those things. So thank you guys over there. I very much appreciate it. It's not going to go underappreciated. I live on the ice, and it's one of those things. Like I just said, I've fallen through the ice enough times in my life to know that it's scary. It's not fun. You got to be careful. I try to emphasize everything. It's kind of funny. I'm staring at them right now, but it's like these ice picks never truly get put away. I have other safety devices that I have been using for years now, and I will do if you guys want to see a video on, like, because I did an ice safety video, but if you guys want to, I don't want to do it, but I mean, if you guys want to see a video of me crawling out of the ice to show you guys how it's done in full gear, I might do that. Just, you guys gotta, we'll see. I'm not going to use the Nebulus, obviously, though, because you have to send it back in to get redone, but it is going to go on my machine, and it's going to basically be my, like, safety in the back of my head. So if I do go through, the first thing I'm going to think about is pulling that yellow handle and basically saving myself and my machine from going to the bottom of the water, which is not fun at all. Sorry to make it kind of a drab thing here, but it's one of those things. It's serious. Ice fishing is a serious thing. That's why I love it. It's all or nothing. You don't get to kind of halfway go out on the ice thinking, it's perfectly fine, I'm walking on cement. No, you are walking on water. Always remember that, guys. If you ice fish, always remember that. You are walking on water. It's hard to get that through a lot of people's heads. And some people that don't ice fish think we're just nuts. And I don't really care, because we might be a little nuts, but it's fun. One thing before I close out today's video, and if you're still here, give me a thumbs up for this video if you guys enjoyed this one. I want to know if you guys actually enjoyed these kind of videos where I show you some of the bigger things that go into this whole world of living on the water. But I'm going to show you this real quick. Alright, so I did a Tackle Tip Tuesday, and a big thing here is I did a Tackle Tip Tuesday on my on my table. I just built this recently. It's my battery charging station. As you can see, I have all of the electronics put into that. So this is my little project for the year that I did. I also did these two, but I digress. The video for this, if that video gets 100 likes by the time I hit 4K subs, which I'm cruising right along, thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, you guys in there, thank you. As soon as I hit 4,000 subs, I'm going to do a pre-ice season giveaway. So I want to make sure to give you guys some ice fishing stuff before the ice season even starts. That way you guys have it, you're ready to go out and get out on the ice and have some fun. Obviously safety first, but I have some baits that happen to be sitting right here, and then I have some other stuff in here and here to get you guys going this ice season. I also have some special stuff that I might be giving away also. But this video right here, you have to go into my Tackle Tip Tuesday videos, which I have a playlist. It's called Tackle Tip Tuesday. And if you just go through there, there's a photo of this. Go in, like that video. I think it's at like 45 likes right now. So what is that? You need 55 more? Yeah. I suck at math. Either way, it's got to hit 100 likes. When it hits 100 likes, I'll announce what we need to do for the video for the 4,000 subs. And when we hit that, I'm going to give you guys some free ice fishing gear. But I hope today's video got you guys excited like I am for ice fishing now. One of the coolest things about this Nebulus is it's going to open up a lot of more, like tons, just endless more adventures, because there's actually a lot of lakes in the ice belt that you can't go on unless you have adequate flotation for whatever vehicle you're taking out there. You can obviously walk out on them. Most lakes you can walk access, so anybody walking doesn't matter. But if you want to drive anything out there, four-wheeler, snowmobile, dirt bike, don't matter. If it's a machine, it has to have a certain amount of flotation in order for you to get out there. So that's what I needed that Nebulus for, and that's going to lead to a bunch more adventures this winter. So I hope you guys stay tuned for those videos. It's coming. We still got a lot of fall fishing to go, so stay tuned for those videos. And if you're not subscribed, obviously you got to subscribe in order to see these videos coming up. Make sure you turn all the notifications on. And yeah, just to reiterate, if you're not new here, you know what's up. But if you are new, please just remember to